Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Hashtag Ask Cesar for FootMax Nation. We got plenty of tweets to go through, so let's see what you guys want me to answer this week. So our first question comes from @CMartinez1221 who asks, why do you think JCO doesn't call up new young goalies? Do you think that's a good idea? I think at the moment Juan Carlos Osorio has a lot of faith in those older goalkeepers. I think he has a lot of faith in Ochoa and Talavera, maybe to a lesser extent Corona. If we're talking about younger goalkeepers, although they're not the youngest options, at least goalkeeping-wise, I can see more minutes being given to an Hugo Gonzalez or Rodolfo Cota this year. Fingers crossed that someone even younger steps up. I want to see someone step up like Godinho or Lahoud or Jesse Gonzalez, because that's something that I'm hoping for. But my guess is that Osorio is going to have trust someone that young unless they really exceed expectations. And I'm thinking those younger guys, we're not going to see them step up until maybe 2018. Our second question comes from @dontical_football, and he asks, and this is probably the toughest question of the night. If you had to eliminate one forever, which one would it be? Tacos, quesadillas, tortas, or burritos? Ooh, I have to keep tacos, I have to keep burritos, and it comes down to quesadillas and tortas. And I'm sorry, quesadillas, but I'm keeping tortas. I don't know, it reminds me of family. It makes me think of just like, I don't know, my family like making like, and I get in like the bolillo and just like putting the mayonnaise and just like toasting that and putting on the frijoles and whatnot. And just like, I mean, not saying I don't like quesadillas, it's just that it's a tough question. Tortas are just so much more significant. I think they're more exciting too. So I'm sorry, quesadillas. I'm sticking with tortas, and I'll see you like quesadillas. I guess I'm never eating these ever again. So our next question comes from Jorge Mendoza, who asks, will Volpe finish the season at America's helm? No, I don't think so. I think he's always been seen as a short-term solution, not a long-term solution for the club. And when you consider the momentum of Chivas and how well they've been doing recently in comparison to America, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone after this weekend. And unfortunately for Volpe is even if he gets a win this weekend or a good result, he still has to take on Cruz Azul. I know Cruz Azul hasn't been the best, but he still has to take them on next week. And at the rate that he's going, it seems inevitable that he's going to get fired. He's going to get dropped before this season ends. So I'm going to say no. I would be very, very surprised if he finishes this tournament. So our next question comes from @Francisco EFV, who asks, Pumas versus Cholos prediction. That's actually, believe it or not, I think this is a playoff kind of preview here. Cholos have obviously done quite well this season, despite their recent loss, and I think Pumas have also exceeded expectations so far in the Clausura. So I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I think Pumas should have the upper hand here just because of their home form. They've yet to lose at home this season. But I think that Tijuana, after their last match, and they're going to want to bounce back. And I think that they have a pretty impressive attack. So I'm going to say, yeah, it's going to be a 2-2 draw this Sunday. An exciting 2-2 draw. So keep an eye on that one. So our final question comes from @TomH_36, our buddy Tom Harrison, who asks, long term, will you watch Liga MX with English or Spanish commentary, and why? Alright, so listen, obviously I understand Spanish. I can speak Spanish, although I need a little bit of practice, but obviously I can speak the language. But I know I'm not alone when I say this, but I predominantly speak about the league in English, and I speak with other people, and I'm not just saying just like other like Americans, but like Mexican Americans. We speak about this league in English, and I think that's going to continue to grow and recognize that, and I'm hoping. I don't know what the commentary is going to be like, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it's decent, because if it actually is decent and it's good, to be honest, I think I would prefer it in English. And that's just because that's the language I use the most, and despite the fact that I could understand Spanish, that's just what is a little bit more easier for me. And I feel, once again, I feel like I'm not alone when I say that. There are a lot of us who prefer to hear, read, and talk about the league. The Mexican League, believe it or not, in English. Thank you to everyone who sent me your questions. I apologize if I couldn't get to all of them. I actually got a lot more questions than usual this week, so that was really, really nice to see. I read them all, and unfortunately I have to select just 5. So please, next Thursday I'll be sending out a few of those tweets, asking for you guys to send me your questions, and like this week I'll be choosing my 5 favorites. And until then, thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you who watched this. And like I said, please continue sending them in. And yeah, I'll see you guys for next week's edition of Hashtag Ask Cesar for FootMax Nation.